This is from the Twilight Zone episode. It was about a guy who died, and he went to heaven, and he got everything he wanted, but he got sick of having everything that he wanted. And so he finally complained because he couldn't lose. He got everything he wanted, but he couldn't lose, so he got tired of it. And the guy that was like his personal servant-like guy said, if you ever need me, dial, you know, PIP on the phone. Well, in the end, he found out that he wasn't in heaven, but he was actually in hell. But in hell, he got everything that he wanted, and he hated it. But what's interesting is if you look here, so I always thought that was interesting. They only showed that for a second, but I got it right away. PIP. So notice the spelling PIP spells the same forward as backwards. When it goes that way, let's see, if it was going that way, let's see. So there's your numbers. See, the phone is an important thing because it has to do with Phoenicians. In your movie Bill and Ted's Big Adventure, they traveled by telephone. Pink Floyd sings traveling by telephone. It has something to do with electricity. So it'd be 3, 6, 9. It spins this way. Right, so it would be 3, 6, 9 spinning this way. 9, 6, 3. I don't know how this works, but it's like that for a reason. But we can definitely say with certainty that this word, if somebody wants to, because I'm getting ready to crash, if somebody wants to take that word, investigate what that word is, and then leave me a message. There's a character on South Park called Pip. He's a British kid. The guy that played the guy's butler that wound up being the devil, he was Sebastian Cabot, who I believe was a British individual. But being that as it is, just if you can look, see if you can find out what Pip is. Let me just take a look real quick, and then I'm going to bed. Well, it says scenes from the past, the Pip cards. Pip cards are, well, I'll post it here. But that thing was about him being dead, so scenes from the past. I'm just trying to make a, see what else we got going on here. Let me go back over here. I don't know if I can get that on there. Let me do it like this. Just do it like this and bring it down to 20. Paste. The term pip here refers to all number cards of each of the 4 suits from the ace through the 10. In some decks, the illustration is relatively simple in that no more than the number of the emblems or implements is depicted, such as example of 8 cups, blah, blah, blah. I still think the heart of the matter is the 3, 6, 9 here. Because we can't forget what Tesla said. If you control the 3, 6, 9, you can control the universe. So we got telephone, we got 3, 6, 9. The other thing referring to scenes from the past. I guess if you can control the past, then you can control the future. Correct? Because a man only fails because he fails to recognize the past, so he's condemned to repeat it in the future. So it's just my take on it. So the 3, 6, 9 here, 3, 6, 9. It seems it always goes back I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but that's definitely 369. And the guy at the end found out that he was in hell, even though he was getting everything that he wanted, and he couldn't lose. He was in hell. So even that was reversed. But he didn't want it because there was no chance. Everything was preset. So I'm trying to think which one that is. You'll have to look it up. I'll find it in the morning. Anyway, good night.